Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have another trim of the 2023 Chevy Equinox, and this time it's the RS. So if you follow me here on the channel, and you know I've recently posted a video of the Chevy Equinox Premier, and that is more of the luxury oriented trim level, even though the option and features don't vary greatly between the two. But today we're going to take a look at the RS, which is the more sporty appearance both inside and out. Now if you're curious about all of the changes for the 2023 model year on the Equinox and every trim in general, I have a dedicated video here on the channel, so make sure to check that out if you're interested in all the changes for the Equinox. Now Chevy did get rid of 3 exterior colors and add 3 new ones. Now the 3 that went away were Silver Ice Metallic, Cherry Red Metallic, and Sea Glass Blue Metallic, and the 3 that they added were Radiant Red Tint Coat, Sterling Gray Metallic, as well as Harvest Bronze Metallic, which I showed on the Premier trim. Now in terms of pricing, the RS trim got the least amount of increase across all the trim levels, although they all stayed relatively consistent, especially with today's price hikes. But the RS trim in specific got a $100 price increase, which means the 2023 RS all-wheel drive starts at $33,695, including destination. So with all this information in mind, let's not waste any more time. Take a look at what the 2023 Chevy Equinox RS has to offer for just over $37,000. So the Equinox in front of us is finished in the blue gold metallic exterior color with the jet black leather interior, and the RS has some unique exterior as well as interior cosmetic bits versus some of the other trim levels of the Equinox. So starting up front of the RS, you will find the darkened chrome grille with the red RS badge in the corner, and this is also a different grille design versus like the LT or the Premier, for example. In terms of lighting, you will find LED reflector headlights on all trims except the Premier, which gets LED projectors. LED daytime running lights are above the headlight assembly there, with your LED turn signals lower on in the front bumper. You'll see a ton of gloss black accents on the RS with the front parking sensors as well as the front camera as part of the optional equipment on this particular Equinox. All RSs will get this RS badge, like I mentioned, the darkened chrome grille, along with the black bow ties and black emblems around the vehicle. So very unique exterior. I do like it versus some of the other trims of the Equinox. Coming to the wheels and tires, these are the standard 19-inch RS specific wheels in the gray metallic paint color. They're wrapped in 235, 50, 19-inch Hankook Kinergy GT all-season tires. So a nice solid all-season, although I would prefer the Michelin tires found on some of the other trims of the Equinox. Coming to the mirrors, these are going to be body color paint matched. LED turn signal indicators, they are going to be heated. No blind spot detection with this particular Equinox. And the camera system will be found on the bottom. Once again, the black emblems around the vehicle with the black window trim. Proximity entry on both front door handles. And stepping back from the side profile, you can really see those black accents around the windows, the cross rails up top, as well as the badges down below. I think this is a very nice color combination on this Equinox with the blue on black. I really do like it. Now coming out back, LED taillights with LED turn signals and incandescent reverse lights. Lower on in the bumper, you will find some unique accents particular to the RS trim with the body color lower portion, so that will be paint matched to the color of the vehicle. Rear parking sensors on this one, once again with the black badges and black bow tie. Rear backup camera, and your all-wheel drive and RS badge on the right side of the vehicle. So it's a very sharp looking Equinox, definitely the trim that I prefer both on the exterior as well as on the interior. Now before we jump on into the interior, I want to show you the window sticker on this particular Equinox so you guys know exactly the features and options that's equipped with. So once again, this is an Equinox RS all-wheel drive. This one has the RS leather package, the panoramic power sunroof, as well as the safety and infotainment package, which brings the total MSRP to $37,670, including destination. So not a cheap Equinox. However, this one does come in just a little bit less than a fully optioned Premier. So keep that in mind. We'll go ahead and take a look on the interior now, where you'll find more of the unique accent colors, just like the exterior. So starting out here on the door panel, soft touch armrest and upper portion here, finishing a nice kind of cloth pattern with the red accent stitching. Power windows, mirrors, and locks with automatic driver's side. Chrome door handle pull. Power tailgate with programmable height, as well as the Bose premium audio system. So that is part of the optional equipment on this one. Power driver's seat with two-way power lumbar. And the black leather with the red accent stitching and piping. It looks very sharp, breaks up the interior nicely, gives it a little bit of a sporty vibe. Go ahead and step inside and start it up. So immediately we're greeted to the mostly analog gauge cluster. This is going to be the same one found in the Premier and many trims of the Equinox. This has a 4.2-inch color display in the middle that you can control here on the right side of the steering wheel. So cycling through some of the menus, we have the info with the fuel range, trip odometer. You can put your media, navigation, as well as phone settings in here and control some of the vehicle settings on the last page as well. So very useful display, just a little bit on the smaller side. Leather wrap steering wheel that is going to be heated. This has red accent stitching with the darkened chrome trim and black bow tie on the airbag. This one does have adaptive cruise control with lane keeping assist. Lane keeping assist is standard on all Equinoxes, however the adaptive cruise is optional. Voice command, phone settings over here on the right. This wheel does have paddles for volume and some of the other infotainment controls. Automatic high beam assist here on the left side. Regular wiper stalk. To the left of the steering wheel, you have your gauge illumination as well as your automatic headlights. This one does not have the fog lights like the Premier trim does, so that would be right here if it had it. And you'll find some of the dark accent chrome and red accent stitching up here on the dashboard as well. It definitely gives it a unique appearance versus some of the other trims that have the bright chrome vents. This doesn't stand out quite as much, and I do really like it. But moving over to the infotainment system, this is your 8-inch HD color touchscreen. It does not have built-in navigation like the Premier trim does, but otherwise it will be basically the same radio system. Sirius XM, AM, FM, USB inputs, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi hotspot. This one does have the optional 360 camera system, so you can view that there. It is a nice resolution, very easy to read. OnStar, My Chevrolet, app integration, all that good stuff. Wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay in addition to all that stuff. So very easy to use infotainment, just a little bit on the smaller side of things in today's world. Nice hard touch buttons down below the screen. Stop, start, on, off, as well as your hazard button. Dual zone automatic climate control with heated front seats. USB-C, USB-A, auxiliary inputs, 12-volt charge outlet, and an SD card reader that would normally be used for the built-in navigation maps. All-wheel drive is in front of the shifter button, and your parking sensors on-off is to the right of that. The RS trim will feature a unique shifter with the RS logo down below, red accent stitching on the leather boot, and more of the dark accent chrome trim. Electronic parking brake. Here's the proximity remote, same one found on many GM vehicles, remote start. You can control the power liftgate as well, so pretty standard stuff there. Nicely padded center armrest with the red accent stitching. Opening it up, you'll find some additional storage, USB-A charge ports, and a good amount of room with a little LED light in there as well. Up top, you will find a black headlighter on the RS, which is different versus some of the other trims of the Equinox. LED vanity lighting, manual dimming rear view mirror, OnStar, passenger airbag, LED lighting, panoramic sunroof controls, and a sunglasses holder, which is going away in many vehicles, so nice to see it still has the sunglass holder. And there is your panoramic sunroof, which is very large, very similar to the one found on the GMC Terrain that I showed you a few weeks ago. But yeah, that is the front seat of the Chevy Equinox. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. Materials will follow through. So on the door panel, you get the same soft touch material on the armrest with the accent stitching. A little bit of storage down below. Seats have the same red accents as well. Step and height's going to be very easy in the back. There's a look at the front dashboard. Rear AC vents, USB-A charge outlets, and a 120-volt wall outlet at the bottom there. Matte pockets on both of the front seats. I do like this little RS kind of logo here and the stitching on the sides of the front seats. I think that looks nice. Once again, that sunroof goes all the way back to the second row seats, so lets in a ton of additional light. 60/40 split folding rear seats, center armrest with 2 cup holders, and like I showed in many of my other videos, this does have a 2-position rear seat back, so that is the more upright version. You can go ahead and push it down. It has a lower position as well, so it does have a slight recline, but not as much as some of the Hyundai vehicles. But nice to see it does recline in general. So that's a look at the back seat. Take a look at the storage space and cargo capacity of the Equinox. Power liftgate, once again, it is programmable. But all Equinoxes will find the same cargo capacity and cargo space, so there's not many differentiating factors in the back of the Equinox. You can fold down the second row seats here on the right side. You have a 12-volt outlet, I do like the load floors on these vehicles. It is a nice sturdy kind of board material with a good amount of storage underneath the floor. And there is going to be a compact spare tire with roadside jack under there. So all that is found in this Equinox. Again, nice to see kind of the sturdy board floor and a good amount of storage space. So take a look at the passenger front seat. You will find a manual passenger front seat. However, this one is 6-way manual, so you do have height adjustment. The dashboard, it does have the same soft touch leather with the accent stitching running across here. Damped glove box, no lighting inside, but it is a good space. But yeah, that is going to be the inside of the Chevy Equinox RS trim. Let's go ahead and take a look under the hood, see what powers this vehicle, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. Under the hood, you'll find the same 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder as other trims of the Equinox. This puts out 175 horsepower and 203 pound-feet of torque through either the front wheels or all 4 wheels if you option all-wheel drive. And this is paired to a 6-speed torque-converted automatic transmission, so not as many gears as some of the other competitors on the market. So this is more of a traditional powertrain versus some of the competitors that might offer a hybrid or plug-in hybrid version of their compact SUVs. So most buyers will be very used to this powertrain, and it is the only one available now in the Chevy Equinox. So that's going to do it for this video on the 2023 Chevy Equinox RS. If you guys have any questions or comments on this particular vehicle or anything about the Equinox in general, make sure you leave a comment down below and I'll definitely get back to you. So as far as my thoughts on the Equinox RS, like I said, I do like this trim for the exterior as well as the interior aesthetics. I do like it a lot more than something like the Premier, which I also have a video on here on the channel. And I will have a side-by-side comparison between the RS and the Premier. So keep an eye out if that is not already posted on the channel, that it should be out here shortly. And as far as the Equinox goes in general, this generation has been out since the 2018 model year, so it is getting a little bit long in the tooth. It just received a refresh for last year, so I'm expecting to see a new Equinox outside of the Equinox EV coming maybe for the 2024-2025 model year. I guess it would just depend on when GM has the time frame for the Equinox. I don't expect the Equinox EV to take over from this generation, although that is a possibility that they might get rid of the gas Equinox altogether in favor for the Equinox EV. But I guess time will tell to see how long this generation kind of persists for alongside of the Equinox EV coming next year. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button as always and hit that subscribe button if you guys are not currently subscribed. Make sure to check out some of the other content available, including the Chevy, GMC, Buick, as well as Hyundai walkarounds. So once again, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching, and as always, hope to see you guys in the next one.